Good morning, Lululus. How you doing? Do you remember when the Joker was wandering around on the roof? Hello, Peter! Easily the hardest that I laughed in all of 2025, but we should have known that this was going to happen at that point. Because I feel like that was a turning point from when he went from being like theoretically insane to all the way off his rocker, and it has only progressed even further ever since then. Last night, he was sundowning so hard that he went on another one of his Truth Social screeds, where he was posting AI-generated images of him and Jin Diesel posting the American flag on Greenland. He made an AI-generated image of him in a meeting in the Oval Office showing that he had taken over Mexico and Canada and Greenland with like the American flag covering all of those areas on a map. And then when foreign leaders were reaching out to him, text messaging him, basically saying, hey, I really think that we're really good friends and I want us to be able to figure something out. Hey, you did a really good job in Syria. I don't even remember what he did in Syria because there's been so much news at this point. But please come to Paris. I would love to meet you. This came from Emmanuel Macron. And instead of just responding in kind to this sort of flattery or, I don't know, having any sort of diplomatic mind whatsoever, the Joker just took a screenshot of this text message from Emmanuel Macron and posted it on his Truth Social like the mean girl that he is, because he loves attention and affection from world leaders so much that he wanted everyone else to see how much they are just fawning over him. That is indicative of his severe mental illness. He is a malignant narcissist. He has been for his entire life, but now we have the malignant narcissism in conjunction with his failing mind because that man was born in the 40s. And the diplomatic and political implications of him actually doing this thing in Greenland is catastrophic to us, because the UN's not going to come in and take him out. They're not going to simply remove him. They will just remove us, and that will lead to instant economic despair, destruction. Our economy will drop like a rock if that happens, and the people on the right are entirely cognizant of this fact, and so they have said that in the event that the Joker does invade Greenland, that they're going to impeach him, but that will be too late. If you wait for him to do it, then the damage is already done. We can't just like say, oh hey, my bad, we thought, but our crazy person in chief doesn't understand cause and effect, and now there's no more NATO. I'm really sorry, can we put it back together now? No. That will be too late. So my question to you Democrats is, what are you going to do? What are you going to run on in the event that it's the Republicans that actually stand up and fix things before you do? Because clearly, over and over again, Americans have demonstrated that they would rather be strong and wrong than right and weak. And if they're the ones that stand up against the Joker and save our economy, and then install a little couch boy in the meantime as a stark juxtaposition to the crazy person that we have sitting behind there right now, well, then you won't have anything to run on. Because clearly, all you seem to care about is being not him. They know that too. So if they eliminate him before the contests ever even come around, then that's going to spell a lot of trouble for you. So my suggestion is for you to be out there beating the drum, for you to be talking about the fact that he needs to be impeached and or removed via Article 2.4, Article 14.3, the 25th Amendment, or all of the high crimes, bribery, and treason that he commits on a daily basis. That needs to be you, because if it's them, they have spent the only token that you had left in your pocket. You should be calling ICE exactly what it is, and that is a domestic terrorist organization that is funded with our own dollars. Why do I call it that? Because it consists of the leaders that were part of the Proud Boys, those very men who descended on your workplace, threatening to you. Yeah, that means that they should not be out here doing the same to our own American cities. And for whatever reason, someone is telling you not to say that. Are you being threatened? Like, blink twice if you're okay. I want so badly to believe in you. I want to have hope for our future, for my children, for my neighbors. And it's really hard to do that when you guys are just sitting there stunned, playing possum in the face of fascism. Well, if I know anything about that team, is that they're much better at playing playing this game than we have been historically. And if they figure out that if they take him out before you do, then that will spell victory for them later, well, then you indeed are cooked. Cruelty is expensive, and you should be talking about the economic cost of these racist crusades and how much we spent going to Venezuela, how much he's talking about spending in Greenland, how much it will cost us in the long run in the event that he goes through with it. We know that ICE has a $170 billion budget. Talk about the fact that that could cover universal college for everybody. That could give everyone childcare and healthcare. And instead, they keep choosing cruelty. Dick Cheney's doctor came out yesterday and he said that the Joker does need to be checked out publicly. He needs to do a cognitive exam in public so that we can just see how crazy he really is. Why is it them that's saying that and not you? Get up, grow a spine, and do something, please. I'm tired of having to ask you this. Keep your eyes up, keep your feet on the ground. See you next time.